क्योंकि हम लोग तो अपनी we are adults, we have reached our peak, we know our goals, we know where we're going in life, but they are still developing, and they are like young adults, and they are trying to go into adulthood. तो ये बहुत ही ट्रांजिशनल टाइम होता है, और खूब मिर्च मसाले वाला टाइम होता है हर घर में जो है चल रही होती है इस तरह के इश्यूज. What are some of the challenges you are facing, Nabila?
Bushra, I'm a single mother, and बच्चों को मैंने बच्चों की तरीके से ही ट्रीट किया हमेशा, मगर अब मुझे चेंज करने पड़ रहे हैं अपने तरीके. I cannot just tell them what to do and what not to do anymore. They don't listen. So now I have to come down at their level, and बहुत सी चीजों को गिवन भी करना पड़ रहा होता है कि जब बच्चों ने नहीं मानना तो पहले तो होता था एक डांट पड़ाई, go to sleep right now, that means go to sleep.
Right.
अब तो नहीं सोना, क्या करोगे आप, कितना जबरदस्ती बोलोगे.
Right.
You have to reason with them, you need to sleep, you have to wake up for your online class. It's become tough now, right? Tough.
It is very difficult to motivate these young adults. देखिए, हमें सबसे पहले तो ये भी अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहिए ना कि ये अब बच्चे नहीं रहे, they are becoming young adults. So हमें जैसे कि आपने कहा, what you said is very important, that you are changing your parenting way, because when they were small, when they were small, you could just say, hey, go to sleep, or hey, do this, and you were more giving them directions. And now they have their, mashallah, they have their own mind, they have their own priorities. So they're going to, you have to treat them accordingly.
That has become very challenging for me, especially during quarantine.
Especially during quarantine. I can imagine, being a single mom, that must be really tough. I can feel your pain.
4 months now, you see, since 4 months they're in the house, and I'm not letting them go out. I'm scared. मगर कहीं ना कहीं, okay, we have to go for a walk. अब मेरा दिल नहीं है कि मैं walk पे भेजूं जब 2 लाख से ऊपर हमारे पाकिस्तान में cases cross कर गए. But मुझे भी फिर given करना पड़ता है. There are 3 boys. My older 2 are 16 and 14. Yeah. And so it becomes tough. घर में बिठाना भी मुश्किल आसान है. Netflix भी बच्चे कितना देखें, कितना वो सोशल मीडिया यूज करें, वो थक जाते हैं फिर एंड में.
Right.
So
I'm on the other end, like, there are some teenagers who are very social, there are some who are a little bit more to themselves. So with my son, it's more like, I find it more that I have to motivate him more. Okay, you need to go out, because क्योंकि वो isolation भी is not too good, na, because we have become isolated. We are
बच्चों की तो नॉर्मल लाइफ खत्म ही हो गई. स्कूल सब बंद, ना ट्यूशन ना कुछ भी नहीं. आप लोग के खुल गए वहाँ पे?
There is debate about maybe it will reopen in September.
Oh.
So let's say hello to some of these people who have joined in too. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in today. And we are trying to talk about, how to communicate well with your teenagers, and, how to make them the most productive adult. क्योंकि असल में गोल तो यही है ना नबीला. The goal is that your teenager becomes, and your child becomes a functional adult in life. क्योंकि अक्सर हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम अक्सर ये करते हैं कि we want them to be obedient, we want them to listen to us, we want them to follow directions. However, as an adult, when you go in adult life, you have to make your own decisions, you have to make your own judgment, and you have to learn how to talk back. अक्सर ऐसा होता है कि जब हमारा बच्चा हमसे बात कर रहा होता है या हमसे थोड़ा सा रीजनिंग करने लगता है, हम कहते हैं, you are talking back.
That's the thing with my issue. I'm always telling you being disrespectful. No, I'm giving my opinion, mama. Like, no, you're being disrespectful. So ये तो हमारी continuous debate है. What would you say about it? How to handle all of this as a therapist?
The thing is, I think, this is a partnership. When your child is now becoming a teenager, it is a partnership at this point. This cannot be, I am bigger than you, you are smaller than me. It cannot be about that, because that will become a power struggle. That is a power struggle. You're constantly fighting for power, So what is more important at that time is the most important thing that a teenager and a young adult wants is to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be loved unconditionally. They want to be safe. They want to be seen. They want to be significant. 3S. Seen, significant, and there's a third S. I can't remember that anyway. So they need to be seen, they need to be heard, they need to be significant, they need to feel like they are significant. So parents के लिए बहुत मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि अभी तक हम लोग cultural aspect piece में आ जाता है. So we're used to being strict, we are used to having certain cultural norms कि भाई respect is
exactly. मैं आपकी बात नहीं काटना चाह रही, but like when our parents used to tell us, like for example, my father, I still remember at 9 p.m. used to see news. 9 बजे खबरनामा पापा का लगना है, उससे पहले कुछ भी हो जाए टीवी तो देना ही है, राइट? कोई आगे बोलने की हिम्मत भी नहीं होती थी, तो डरते थे या रिस्पेक्ट ज्यादा थी या आई डोंट नो. अब आप बच्चों को बोलते हैं नो ना मामा वेट, वी आर सीइंग दिस, नो भाई गो टू स्लीप, नो मतलब वो पता नहीं. I don't understand this. How were we raised differently or our kids don't understand? What would you say about that? हम तो फौरन चुप करके करते थे.
That was a different time, Nabila. That was a different time, a different era. देखो जब overnight, जब technology changed overnight, the smartphone changed the world, So technology जब overnight change होती है, तो वो एवोल्यूशन का मौका नहीं मिला ना कि आहिस्ता आहिस्ता दुनिया बदल रही है. दुनिया ओवरनाइट बदल गई, तो उससे हर रिश्ता, हर एवरीथिंग चेंज्ड विद दैट. Did you ever imagine having the phone in your hand? I don't remember having the phone in my hand.
एक वो PTCL होता था, वो भी अम्मी की उस पे एक नजर रहती थी, कितनी देर बात करी, किससे बात करी हो, बस रखो, डन, बिल आएगा, और डर के रख भी देते थे.
Yes.
So that was 8-9 बजे के बाद फोन पे किसी से बात करें, no way.
Right. So the children are constantly being bombarded with images, with stories, with Snapchat पे आ रही है, Instagram पे आ रही है, यहाँ आ रही है. They are being influenced not just by you. We were only influenced by our parents.
जो बोल दिया पापा ने और अम्मी ने, बस वो तो होना ही है, उसके आगे अपनी कुछ नहीं चलती थी.
These children are being influenced. Outside का influence बहुत ज्यादा है. दुनिया ये दूसरी ही दुनिया में रह रहे हैं. और मैं ये बता दूं कि बच्चों का स्ट्रेस लेवल भी बहुत हाई है इस वक्त, क्योंकि एक तो आप देखो, जैसे आप इंस्टाग्राम पे हो, राइट? वी आर अडल्ट्स, राइट? यू सी अदर पीपल, how they present themselves, and we feel like, wow, look at this. Can you imagine being a young adult जिसमें आपकी सेल्फ स्टीम भी लो होती है, आपका इमेज भी अभी बना नहीं होता है? How much pressure is there for them to look a certain way, be a certain way, and then mom is telling us to be a certain way, so there is a lot of outside influence बच्चों के ऊपर आजकल. तो again, like I said, the 3 S's are very important. They feel safe, they feel seen, and they feel significant. कि बच्चा फील करे कि ये मेरी सेफ स्पेस है और यहाँ पे मैं बात कर सकता हूँ खुल के, क्योंकि अब आपको ये अंडरस्टैंड करना है ना कि वो बच्चा नहीं रहा है. दिस इज अ यंग अडल्ट. वी हैव अ यंग अडल्ट.
ये भी या तो एक जनरेशन डिफरेंस बहुत ज्यादा है. मुझे लगता है कि हम इस एज में अपनी अम्मी से भी, लाइक गर्ल्स आर क्लोज टू देयर मॉम, इतनी खुल के बात नहीं करते थे. बच्चे हर चीज मुंह पे बोल देते हैं. कभी कभार तो समझ नहीं आता कि बंदा रिस्पॉन्स क्या करे. दे आस्क क्वेश्चंस, इवन पाकिस्तान हियर, तो थोड़ा सा मैं भी हो जाती हूँ इस बात का, क्या जवाब दिया जाए.
Nabila, the thing is, we are in a position of great influence. We have to understand that. As parents, we have been lucky enough to have influence on our children. और सबसे important बात जो ये होती है वो ये कि बच्चों को आप respond कैसे करेंगे. Yes, and I've been in that position कि मैं गाड़ी में बैठी हूँ और मेरे बेटे ने मुझसे कोई सवाल किया है, and I'm like, did he just ask me this question? And yes, but I have to gather myself. I have to say, I am a parent. It's my job to provide this information to this child, and then I respond accordingly. So सबसे बड़ी चीज होती है, हम लोग हमारे कल्चर में स्पेशली, क्योंकि हम लोग बड़े इमोशनल लोग हैं, कि हमारे कल्चर में ये होता है, this what happens, your child says something and then you react एक बड़ा सा रिएक्शन आता है, पेरेंट के पास से. So we don't want to do that. ये क्या बोल दिया? Oh my God. Contain yourself. Think about your reaction and then take a 5-minute break. जो 5-minute break है ना, वो बहुत important होती है.
वो ही बहुत मुश्किल होता है बुशरा. एंड मैं तो फौरन क्या what did you say? तो मेरा तो फौरन रिएक्शन हो जाता है क्योंकि मेरी थोड़ी सी हैवी hyper personality. I'm a little this way. I can't be this kind of, and I'm trying to change that and to listen and not react. फिर मैं मोबाइल पे okay drugs अच्छा
That's really good. That's really good. It's called a poker face. We talk about, in my conversation, we talk about the poker face. The parents have to practice their poker face. कोई बोले अच्छा drugs, अच्छा, yeah. You have to respond that way because the child, you have to, because I know inside you're very scared. You're worried. And as a parent, you're worried about all these things, but it's good to talk about it. It's good to have it out in the open. And ये सारे issues, drugs, depression, suicide, all these things are common in teenagers. और हम लोग बात करने से घबराते हैं. लेकिन अगर हम बात नहीं कर रहे, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि ये issues खत्म हो गए. So
I think we need to build that bond with our children, especially teenagers.
Absolutely. I will tell you a few things that I did write down for you guys, and I want to share those with you. First of all, like I said, be a partner. Be a partner with them. Partners आप कैसे बनते हैं? जब आपका partner आपको कोई बात बताए तो आप उसको respectfully listen करें. Listen to it respectfully. They are looking to get heard. So hear them out. Really, I know this is a test. I'm in that test myself. But validate their feelings. अगर वो आपके पास कोई feeling, कोई emotion लेकर आ रहे हैं, first of all, you're lucky if they're bringing it to you. And they're not just taking it outside. अगर वो आपसे बात भी कर रहे हैं, then you're lucky because a lot of time teenagers don't even talk. They don't open up. So if they're trusting you enough to open up to you, first you have to respect them, receive what they're saying, their message, and validate it. I feel like a failure, so why? Okay, you have to ask like what questions. You have to ask how questions. How do you feel like a failure? What is that like? That is heavy, instead of saying, oh, you feel like a failure, yes or no question, conversation is ended over there. So asking the right questions, validating your child when they bring an issue to you, being respectful to them, क्योंकि हम लोग नहीं होते respectful a lot of times. If you want respect for a young adult जो कि अब जा रहा है, adulthood में जा रहा है, उसको respect देना बहुत जरूरी है, नबीला.
True.
So let's see here. Okay. So, validating them. Let's say hello, hi everyone. Hi, thank you so much for joining in today. Yeah. So सबसे पहले आ जाता है validation. Validate करना. अगर आप मेरे पास आओ और आप बोलो कि बुशरा I'm परेशान या मेरा problem चल रहा है और मैं कहूँ छोड़ो यार, भूल जाओ, कुछ नहीं होता. How would you feel? I want to really know how would that make you feel?
नहीं, we do validate. हम लोग बच्चों की सुनते ही हैं, but कुछ चीजों से मुझे लगता है या तो मैं एकदम से put off हो जाती हूँ.
Such as?
I don't know. For example, एक चीज मैंने ये देखा है कि बच्चों, oh hey, the people are joining us, so I am good.
Hi guys.
Yeah. So एक चीज मुझे जो यहाँ बहुत फील होती है वो ये कि बच्चे एक रैट रेस में बहुत इन्वॉल्व हो गए. एंड एज यू जस्ट हाईलाइटेड कि ये सोशल मीडिया की वजह से कॉम्प्लेक्सेस बहुत हो रहे हैं. My friend, things of the world has overall become very materialistic. हम भी देखते हैं, दूसरों को कहते हैं यार ये वेकेशन पे फ्रांस बैठा हुआ है, मैं यहीं बैठी हुई हूँ गर्मी में बगैर लाइट के. होता है ना फील, क्यों नहीं होता है कि यहाँ बिजली नहीं है यार ये फ्रांस बैठा हुआ है. Pictures are there, but then children, they are really affected, and in so many schools, in the school they're going to, kids they have a lot. हमारे जमाने में इतनी competition नहीं थी, इतनी materialistic चीजें नहीं थी. अब हमें ये वाला gadget चाहिए. My friends have this mobile, so I need this mobile. My friend has this, so I need this, you know. अब हर एक के अपने circumstances हैं, तो इस पे आप मुझे बताओ how to take them, how to guide them, कि ये जो एक, then I don't want them to go through an inferiority complex at any this thing level. What would you say about it, Bushra?
देखें नबीला, द थिंग इज एवरी हाउस होल्ड इज डिफरेंट. आपको अपने घर में एक अपने घर का कल्चर क्रिएट करना है. अपने घर का एक तो होता है बाहर का कल्चर, जिस एनवायरनमेंट में हम रह रहे होते हैं. एक आपके घर का कल्चर होता है. यू क्रिएट अ कल्चर इन योर ओन हाउस एंड यू हैव टू लेट योर चाइल्ड नो व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू अस. You have to let them know कि सही है, I understand sweetheart that you know you are looking forward to get that gadget, and आपके जो values हैं उस पे आप rules बनाएं, उस पे rules बनाएं, ताकि अगर understood rules होंगे ना कि okay mama said कि if there is a new gadget, if I you know work for it so much, I get my money together, she will pitch in this much. Understood होनी चाहिए बात. हाँ, तो अगर जब बात अंडरस्टूड होती है ना, ये अंडरस्टैंड करना, अगर बच्चा आके आपके कह रहा है ये नया गैजेट मुझे चाहिए, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड टू वैलिडेट दैट चाइल्ड. यू नीड टू से आई अंडरस्टैंड, that must be, yeah, you must want that, I understand that feeling. You have to validate it. ये कहना कि नहीं हम हर चीज नहीं खरीद सकते, we can't buy everything and we cannot keep up with everything, that is not a response.
That's what I do. मेरा तो बस स्टैंडर्ड सा जवाब होता है ना, दरख्त पे पैसे लगे हुए हैं. Really? कहाँ ये मतलब admitting it, that's what I do. कहाँ से लाऊं मैं, डाटा डालूं, कहाँ से लाऊं, iPhone 10 चाहिए, किधर से आएगा iPhone 10? Look at, but yes, I try explaining and they do understand, but फिर बच्चे अपने आप को अपने environment से, अपने friend से compare करते हैं और फिर वो वहीं बैठे हुए होते हैं. But he has this, he has it. My son had his farewell, right? Mama, all my friends are wearing Hermes and LV and all of those belts. मैंने कहा, I can get you a normal belt and wear it. It's a belt. Why do you need all of that Hermes and all these things? पर उसके दिमाग में ये रह गया, तो मुझे थोड़ा फील हुआ, मैं उसको एक्सप्लेन करा, वो समझ भी गया कि मामा cannot afford $3,000 की बेल्ट, right? At the moment, I'm a single mother, I'm a single parent, it's challenging. बट उसको कहीं ना कहीं फील जरूर हुआ पिंच, जो मुझे महसूस हुआ.
The thing is, उसको जरूरत इसीलिए जिसके लिए और लेडीज को LV और you know Prada and Gucci की जरूरत है, उसी तरीके से उस बच्चे को भी जरूरत है, ठीक है. But making him like you said, of course, और तो मतलब लेडीज को people, why do people crave designers? What is the reason for that? Adults crave it, so also it's fair for you. Yeah, but you can only lead by example, Nabila. You can only lead by example, and you can say, I can understand. Yeah, I mean, you can lead by example that things are things and values are different. ये constantly जब ये conversation होगी ना बेटा, कि values are more important. हमारे घर की ये value है. If you want something, we can work toward it. Now, instead of right away disregarding it, you can say, okay, let's work for it. Let's make it 3 months, and perhaps you know you can come up with some pocket money, save your pocket money, I can come up with something and buy some time, so that motivates them. Okay, maybe not now, maybe after 6 months we can go ahead and purchase it, but उस वक्त उसको बच्चे को वैलिडेट करना बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. उसको रीफ्रेज करना, अच्छा दिस इज व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, I hear you saying this. So उससे ये होता है, ये जो लड़ाइयाँ होती है ना, the conflicts and the arguments, they end, they start going down.
Yeah, for example, my son has been after me, Mama, I need an iPhone 10. अब तो why do you need that iPhone 10? Why do you need it? करना क्या है उसका? What do you use it for? Snapchat, Instagram, and seeing movies? मैंने कहा you can do that with a normal Samsung का basic phone. Why do you need that? Then I realized I kept asking him and he had no answer, right? And he kept on saying, but I just needed, all my friends have it and I've waited too long. अब उसके साथ ये हमारे घर में constant बहस चल रही है. मैंने कहा no, use the phone for the purpose. 1 लाख 1.5 लाख का phone, it's an amount. Why do you need it? And they're so careless.
It is again the same thing that we are living in a materialistic environment. We are living in an environment. We are living in an environment driven by competition. just because like, इसी तरह है ना कि जब सना सफीनाज का और ये सब मॉल में जब खुलता है तो लोग पागलों की तरह क्यों दौड़ रहे होते हैं? Why do they need that? Tell me.